Hi guys, so by the title of this video you kind of know what it is that I could possibly be talking about, and this video is inspired by some things that have kind of been going on in my life lately. A friend of mine, a very close friend of mine, in fact she's one of the only 5 people I can actually legitimately confide in. So hi Claire. I was talking to her about some things that have been going on because I haven't really been able to, express myself to a lot of people lately. And she showed me this video, and it was like an eye-opener. It was something that I really needed to see. I'm going to put the link down below, but the title of the video is exactly the same as the title of my video, and it just, when you just need to see something and then the thing just appears. A force of nature just pushes something towards you. I think that was her purpose today, and she was that thing that was used to push this message towards me. And I just, I feel like it's something that people need to hear. Like, I've been getting a lot of requests about like how to move on from relationships, and for some reason I haven't been able to like sit down and make that video with a step-by-step instructional or something on how to move on from like a relationship. But from watching this video, like, a lot of things about me, a lot of things that I think are completely different from how I was like 4 or 5 hours ago before I saw the video. First of all, I think that it is important in every relationship to know from the beginning if the person is the person you want them to be, or you're going to try and make the person that's the person you want them to be. It is unfair to try and change anybody. And I feel like this video will help you move on from the person that you were with. Because it is unfair to try and change anybody. If the relationship did not work out, it means that there were things about that person that you did not need at that point in time, or were not for you at that point in time. And it's possible that you might have had glances of them even while you were in a relationship. It does not in any way mean that I don't think that people can change. All I'm saying is this: people do not change for other people. That is my honest opinion. People don't change for other people. You can love somebody enough to be encouraged to change, but there's no man that can change a woman, and there's no woman that can change a man. You have to decide within yourself that I love this person, and for them, I want to change myself. I want to make myself a better person for them because they deserve an amazing person. It is unfair to expect that people will change. If you wanted a Christian, if you want to date a Christian, you're not the one that is supposed to be converting them to Christianity. I think that is the easiest example. Now, like, a lot of people seem to think, or seem to be under the impression that I'm one of those girls that has such high expectations. And I welcome the idea of having high expectations, because I feel like, if you know your worth and you know yourself, you know what you're worth, you know the people that you are trying to attract, you should have high expectations of everybody, because there's no reason to settle for anything. According to the topic or the heading of this video, I feel like every girl should be willing to wait for that person that is for them. There is no hurry. Don't go and you don't just see like one thing about somebody that you think is so amazing and you just jump into a relationship with them. And if you were in a relationship with somebody and now you realize that that was not for you, then you should welcome the idea of knowing here and now that that relationship was not for you, because there are so many things that people go through when they are in relationships. There are so many things that happen when people are in relationships, and you might feel like it is your fault when it actually isn't. You might have expected somebody to be something and they were not. And without like making the whole situation too personal or anything, I have had experiences of like situations where you might think that somebody is perfect, or you might actually not even think that that person is perfect, but then there will be one particular thing that you think that you can handle, and as you go on in the relationship you realize that nah, this is not a problem that I am willing to bear. And it's okay. It's okay. The sooner you know and the sooner you accept it, the better for you. Now, the reason why I said this is for people that want to move on is because when you are in a relationship with somebody, you might notice their flaws and you might notice that things are not the way that you want them to be, but you can so easily brush it off. When you are not in a relationship with them anymore, if you go back and think about those same things, they seem so pronounced now, and you wonder how like you stayed in that relationship so long, knowing full well that this was the situation. You cannot say that you want a certain type of man and then you go along and you date another man because you feel like he still has time to grow. You are not anybody's mother, you're not anybody's father. You should not be grooming anybody. If you meet somebody that you think is ideal for you, but there are these little things, like there's nobody that should love you in spite of your personality. They should love you because of your personality, because of your little perks, because of your pet peeves. There are things that should annoy them that should make them love you even more, not the other way around. They should not be accepting things because they love you. They should love you because of those things about you that are just like really weird and really annoying and really irritating. And I feel like, you know, it is worth waiting for. A lot of times what my friend Claire was saying is that, like, and it made so much sense to me, there are people that you like now, and then when you stop liking them, you're just like, oh wow, like I liked that person and now I feel nothing for them. You can only imagine the way you will feel when you meet the person that you're supposed to be with. I mean, if at this point in time when you are loving or you are liking somebody, you're feeling so intense about the emotions, imagine how it will feel when you meet that one person that was expertly crafted for you. Obviously, I would never want to sound preachy or anything, and I would never want to force my opinion on anybody, but honestly, I feel like if at all I have anything to share with anybody about moving on from a relationship, it is that you should look for the good in the situation. I'm somebody that believes in cosmic order. I feel like if something is meant to be, no matter what you do, it's gonna be. There's always that possibility that there's somebody that I have dated that I will end up marrying, even though we've already broken up. And if you waste your time stressing over it and not enjoying your life and thinking about who you're going to be in a relationship with next, you might miss out on that opportunity. We should just take things easy, go about your life. The forces are pushing that person towards you. I feel like almost is not good enough. And I will probably get a lot of questions because I'm making this video or something about maybe my relationship or something, but almost is not good enough for anybody. If this person is almost what you need, he's not it for you. Almost doesn't kill a bird. I am a person that I realize more and more every single day or every single relationship that I might possibly have gotten into or have been thinking about getting into, that I would rather stay in my bed than be with an almost perfect person. I have high standards. I am that type of girl that I want a boy that is willing to fight for me no matter what. Even if I dump you 5 times, you love me, you gonna be there. If you upset me, you need to be that man that will come and apologize to me every single day until I accept it. And I don't feel like I'm asking for too much. There's a person for everybody. And the person that is for me will be able to fulfill my, like, you understand? Fulfill the things that I need, no matter how crazy other people think. And that is what you should be looking forward to. Leaving one relationship means that you're just even more open and more receptive of being in the ideal relationship. No matter how long you have to wait, I have this belief that no matter how long you have to wait for somebody, you should wait for them. Everything is about patience. Sometimes it takes work to make things perfect, but honestly, I just feel like if the person is for you, it shouldn't take work. Love is not something that should take effort. And if you find yourself having to stress yourself out and having to make sacrifices that you're not open to or you're not accepting of, then it is not for you. He is not for you. She is not for you. And I think that is my message for today, without making this video way too long. So if you have any other requests or anything like that, just let me know. But please take out time, especially if you're a girl going through anything emotional concerning boys right now. Watch that video, because as soon as I watched it, like, so many things became so clear to me. So I hope that I've touched somebody, because that video touched the hell out of me without sounding sexual. But man, that video, it spoke to my inner spirit, and I hope that, like, by me just rambling on about that video for a little while, that you will feel even half the emotions that I feel towards it. Take care, guys, and I will talk to you another time. Bye.